guys, it's Laurelei Lee, and yes, I am still doing Attack on Titan reactions. I've got a lot of comments past 2 weeks about why have you stopped reacting to Attack on Titan. I haven't. I just haven't made a new video. If I don't make a video specifically saying that I'm not continuing with the series, then I'm continuing with the series. It's just how I've said at the beginning of every other video I've put out in the past few weeks. Aren't a lot of them, I know, but videos will come out when they come out, and yeah. I know that the people who are saying these things aren't watching this part, which I really wish they would, because I don't, like, talk to hear the sound of my own voice at the beginning of these videos. It's so that you guys will know information that I think you might need or want to hear. So yeah, anyway, sorry, little rant, hormonal. Anyway, so, where we last left off on Attack on Titan, so long ago, was, we just finished season 2, episode 10. Ryan and Berthold had kidnapped Eren, and they were being pursued by the scouts. So, Eren hatched a very poor escape attempt, and then he, like, beat up Reiner with his stump arms, and then, like, tried to bite himself into Titan form. Didn't work, of course. He's still in their clutches. Anyway, but more importantly, that last episode was a Ymir backstory episode, and I don't know if you can see it. While I was at RTX, I bought a wall scroll that's, Sasha's the main focus of it, and then Ymir and Krista are in the background, and I was like, I gotta have my girls on the wall. But yeah, last episode was a very Ymir-centric episode. We kind of got her backstory, that she came from a town outside the walls, that she took the fall for a cult, and as the punishment, she was turned into a Titan and thrown out into the wild. And she was out there for like 60 years, not aging in her Titan form. And then found the others. She killed Berthold and Reiner's friend, and came to the city, and that's where she met Krista, or learned of Krista, at least. And then the second half of the episode was showing Reiner and Berthold trying to get them out of there, and Ymir agreeing to work with them as long as they went back for Krista. There was a kind of tense moment where she in Titan form was facing the others, but they didn't know that she wasn't on their side. Then she put Krista in her mouth and took off, and they were like full-on escaping. They like escaped, so that's where we're at. Quite the cliffhanger. I hope that was a good enough recap. And yeah, I feel like we should just get into it, and I will talk during and after.
You're using us as bait again? It's the only way! You fought well as MPs! Now give your all as soldiers! The Armored Titan must be stopped before he takes Eren! Failure is not an option!
They're MPs, they're not trained for this kind of thing. I mean, that is kind of, like, crappy, but this is very much an emergency situation. It's a nice, apt title. Succinct.
I'll kill them without a thought. If Ymir feels like getting in the way, so much the worse for her.
Yikes.
This ends here and now. I swear it.
She's pissed. I can't help but feel that something is going to go horribly wrong, because whenever they ever have real triumph in this show. Ugh. Gross.
Krista!
No. Historia. I'm sorry about eating you.
Ugh.
You're probably pissed.
I would be.
I'm with Reiner and Berthold now.
Yep.
Like it or not, you're coming with us. There's no future inside the walls!
Oh yeah, that's gonna make her like you.
They've been too busy trying to devour me! We've all got flaws. They're not so bad if you just give them a break. It's complicated, alright? Get off your high horse! Ymir! You're doing this against your will! They threatened you!
Nope. She is doing that all on her own. And, I agree.
It's the opposite, actually.
I'm right, aren't I?
That's true.
Whatever they've got.
What's gonna win out? Her care for Krista? Or her
Look,
own interest?
in case you haven't noticed, the scouts are closing in.
I know you think I did this for you. But at the end of the day, I did it for me.
Herself. Yeah. She's...
A long time ago, I stole the power of the Titans from one of their comrades. Not much I can do against them. Sooner or later, I'm screwed.
Maybe my crime gets overlooked. You're crucial to the church. You know the truth about the walls.
Is that...
Family. That's it, isn't it?
So...
When this world started going to hell,
is that true?
I thought to myself, couldn't hurt to have a bargaining chip in my back pocket.
Or is she just saying
Just
that...
as close to death as I ever want to get. Whole experience.
Because I know she does
traumatized me,
care for Krista, but
gave
this
me
is...
perspective. If I had
also
to play
very
dirty to
plausible.
stay alive,
I don't get it. Why... Like, I'm sure there's a whole lot more to uncover. Like, oh my gosh, she's here. I'm sure there's a whole lot more to uncover. Not a whole lot's gonna make me believe that the Titans are good people when they eat humans, and that humanities are the one that should die. I'm sorry. I'm still on the side of humans. Dang it, Krista!
She can step aside or she can die. Her choice.
That's not fair! She'll die if she doesn't go along with what Rhina and Bertolt tell her to do!
So there's only so many lives I can give a damn about. Cruel.
True.
But that's the world our enemies gave us 6 years ago. Sorry. You don't have any
enemies.
heartstrings. You want compassion.
I'm with
Move on.
Mikasa on this one.
You want fair, tough shit. Time's wasting. Pick your side, Krista.
Mikasa's growing on me, I have
Or
to
the
say.
bitch I'm gonna kill.
Dang! Smart choice.
Quit struggling! It's not going to help!
When
Good luck
his...
talking sense into that one, Bertolt. When something lights a fire under him, that's it. Getting
That
Aaron
was
to calm
exactly
down's
what
a
I was
lost
about to
cause.
say.
Take my word for it.
This is some kind of joke, right? No way this is you. You've been lying to
Connie.
us this whole time? We were supposed to be comrades!
Poor Connie. He's just getting screwed over. First his mom, now his friends.
I'm not kidding. We all loved waking up to see your contortions in the morning. Used to predict the weather with them. How'd you do it, Bertolt? Must not have had a care in the world. Lying beside your victims. Yet you slept like a log.
Was it all just an act to you?
They're appealing to their friendship, whether feigned or not.
Who chooses to be this? Tell me! What do you think I am? Huh? What? You think this is what we aspire to be? People loathe us. And why wouldn't they? We're monsters.
Yeah.
We deserve to die for the things
Yeah.
we've done. We're not who we said we were. But it
I
wasn't
know
an
they were
act.
probably coerced into it,
We
but they still
genuinely
did
thought
it.
of you as our friends.
And I
I'm
feel
not
bad for
stupid.
him, sure, because
I
they
know
were
I have no
double
right to
kids
ask
inside
forgiveness.
them. But still,
But please,
killed
I beg
so
of you.
many people.
if we were comrades. Look! The lunatic's leading the Titans straight for us!
What is his plan? Like, I have no reason to not trust Evan so far, but what is his plan here? They're fighting them?
Mankind's fate is decided now! There is no future in which we reclaim these lands without Aaron, and there never will be! Go! Recover Aaron from the armored titan and retreat! Your heart and soul to the cause!
Mikasa, wait!
I mean, he is like basically their last hope. Now that they know a bit of what's going on. Ugh. He just casually got eaten
What's
there.
happening out there?
His hands are down!
Now's our chance.
Mikasa, you can see those titans, right? I mean, I get it. You're strong,
That was
but that's one
everything.
hell of a mess. Advance!
Dang!
Commander Air!
Ah! Why the arm?
Aaron's right in front of you! Do not falter!
He's just full on accepted death as long as they keep fighting, huh? Ah! Killed by a horse. That's not fair. Ah!
You piece of shit! Get your hands off her!
Yep,
We've
going
come
bad.
too far to give up now.
Going bad.
We are going.
Armin? What is it I have to let go of? My life?
Coming, buddy.
Or something
You gonna
else?
save the day? Come on, you're smart, buddy. Figure it out.
You're okay with this? Leaving your friend behind to face the music? I guess Annie was weighing you down. Do you know where she is? The silent treatment only goes so far. The body may heal.
He's
but our
going
screams or an
psychological,
object lessen on the
dude.
limits of endurance. So many methods, so little time. Mustn't waste a prize specimen like
Dang,
Annie.
Armin!
She's too precious.
Dang!
Mouth, hellspawn! I'll kill you!
Got him where it hurts. Played to his emotions. Dang! I just realized what happened there. That's Irvin.
All soldiers retreat!
One-armed badass.
Get away from her!
Connie.
What are you trying to pull? We're
Connie's
leaving!
gonna get hurt.
Yeah, couldn't you?
What if it's a trick?
It's not! Let me go!
We're
Connie's
gonna
right.
go back without her
Whatever
anyway,
she
so that's
said,
not
it's
like
a lie.
entirely
Don't
true.
listen to her!
This doesn't make
So-
sense. Why would someone who fought tooth and nail to save your life just turn you over to the enemy? What's the end game? Just calm down till we know more.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Either way, we can't stick around!
What on earth?
He's tossing titans now?
Throwing titans like they're bombs. But yeah, so earlier I was like, was that true? Or is Amir just manipulating her? Kind of both. Broken ribs. Probably a lot of broken ribs. What now? No. No. It's the Titan that ate his mom. Oh no, full circle. Like I said, I really love the pacing and like the action of season 2 a lot more than season 1, but I also feel like it means there's a whole lot more to unpack with every episode. Man. Which, by the way, I saw someone try to argue recently that, season 1 was faster paced than season 2. The, like, season 2, like, wasted time. Because, like, in the beginning of the series, they had a scene where, the scouts were sitting around bored, and I'm like, okay, that scene lasted for, like, 20 seconds. Like, come on. I think that this scene, like, compressed a lot of action, information, and plot better than season 1 did. Season 1 just dragged and dragged. Like, there would be, like, part 1 through 8 of, like, one little storyline that, like, took place in, like, an hour. And it would just go on for episodes at a time, which it kind of does in this one, too. But the plot is moving forward at such a pace that it doesn't feel like it. Season 1 definitely felt like it, at least to me. So I really love the pacing of season 2 more. But like I said, it means there's so much more to unpack at the end of every episode. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I'm trying to figure, is Amir, like, completely bullshitting Krista? Because with all the backstory we got, we didn't get anything about, like, she owed Krista to someone. It just sounded like she wanted Krista with her for herself. And even though, like, they agreed that they would want to have Krista with them at some point, for whatever weird Titan society thing that Bertold and Rhina are a part of, they said that, like, they could come back for her. But it wasn't necessary for them now. So I know that she was bullshitting her on that account to try and get her to come with her, but I don't know. Does Ymir have some more of a connection than we know about? I mean, she already knows some stuff about the Titans, yeah, because that's what she said in the last episode, is that she basically knew parts of what they were up to, what they had seen, but I don't know. Anyway, Ymir's a mystery wrapped in an enigma, and endlessly self-serving, and I know Krista's real name is Historia, but I'm not used to it enough yet to keep calling her that. I'm still gonna call her Krista because, you know, I suck. Mikasa is really growing on me. Like, I don't know how I felt about her in the past. I just felt like she was, like, a mirror reflection of Eren, like, not quite as vocal, but just, you know, angry, sullen, like, me against the world kind of thing, except she had to focus on taking care of Eren. But, I don't know, she's really growing me. One, like, she's just such a badass. Like, there's no denying that at all. But, I don't know, I just feel like her conviction and drive are just so appealing as a character, at least to me. I can now see why she's a lot of people's favorite character. Man. So much in this episode. Erwin, like, coming in clutch with that last plan, which it worked. Everyone thought he was insane. Probably a little, because he did get his arm bitten off. But he still came in even more clutch at the end there to help release Eren from Bertold's grasp. And speaking of coming in clutch, can we talk about Armin? My boy. Armin's another one, like, all of the main characters, basically, I wasn't sure how to feel about from the start. Which I find is pretty unique for this show. Well, this show and, weirdly enough, Code Geass, too. Both of those I'm like, I don't know how to feel about these characters from the beginning. And you kind of have to learn more about them as you go on. But Armin's definitely one of my favorites because my chihuahua's snoring. What he lacks in physical prowess or bravery, he makes up for in instinct and just so intelligent, and he really uses that to his advantage, and like he has saved the day on a number of times, but this has got to be my favorite because you're like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? What can I do? Because it's just me right now. Like, there's no one else that can help Eren at this moment in time. And he put it together. He put it together that Berthold had a crush on Annie. And he went for the psychological manipulation. He made him angry. And he slipped up. And, like, dang, Armin, I am so proud of him. Oh man, he's come so far. And man, the Titan that ate Aaron's mom. I knew that was going to come back at some point. I just didn't know when. So, here it is. So now we've got that to deal with for the final episode of season 2. And I am gonna straight on continue with season 3, once I'm done with this, because I was just gonna leave it be, but, oh no. I'm getting more and more invested in the show, and I'm too scared of spoilers. I just, like, I know, like, no one tell me anything. That's number one thing. Like, I don't want to know what happens in the manga. I don't want to know what happens in episodes of season 3 that have come out this far. No one tell me anything. But I know that Bertold and Raina and Annie had to have had an absolutely terrible childhood because they were still children when they helped carry out the attack 6 years ago. But I can't feel sorry for them. I mean, I want to. I want to pity them. Because they had to have been coerced into it. Like, 90% of the time they seemed like decent people before they did terrible things. But I just... how far can pity and understanding go when they were personally responsible for the deaths of thousands and thousands of people? And I just... the thing they keep bringing up is like, oh, being inside the walls is death, humanity needs to come to an end, and like, Titans aren't so bad, and I'm like, I'm gonna need some real convincing information to agree with that, because, like, if the message of this show turns out to be, like, screw humanity, I'm gonna be real confused. I can't help but root for the side of humanity, because, you know, I am human, but I don't get it. Why is death and destruction the better choice? I know it has something to do with, like, the truth about the walls and the cult and everything. They call it the church. I call it a cult. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot that would have to be said to convince me for this. And I need to know who the mastermind behind everything is, why this is happening, why Titans are better than humanity, suddenly. I mean, as for Ringleader, I have some ideas, Beast Titan related, but, I don't know. I just don't know. But as usual, don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. I don't want to know in the slightest, but, man, I need to go, like, take some, Robitussin and go to bed, so, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I didn't, that was just so much. So much. Oh man, I'm gonna watch the last episode tomorrow, and whew. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, all links to everything in the description. Patreon to help me out, P.O. Box to send me stuff, Discord to talk with me about stuff, Reactors and Realms to see me play D&D. All that good stuff and other social media are in the description as usual. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.